I was a theatre kid at school. I was that annoying theatre kid, but I really just didn't care.
Were you always one of the ones just going around doing jazz hands and
Yeah.
stuff? See,
like unbearable.
I never had one of them in our school.
Had one of them.
No, we didn't.
Like a pet.
Yeah.
I never had one of them.
We never had anyone that sprightly in our school.
You were missing out.
You've been doing musical theatre since you were a baby.
Yeah. Since I was maybe like 7.
Wow.
When I was doing it properly.
Oh my god.
Did my first like show in my local town, and then did Sound of Music in the West End, which is actually pretty wild. Like I made my West End debut at age 9.
How does that work at 9? So do you like with school and everything, how does it work?
Yeah, it basically we didn't miss that much school. Only for rehearsals we missed school.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to go around to all our teachers. It's quite embarrassing. We'd have to like go around to all our teachers and be like, please may you give me some work for the next week, and then we'd have to just do it in our spare time. But it was kind of fine. And then only days we'd have to miss school was on like a 2-show day, on a Wednesday, for example.
And someone told me kids nap backstage, so you have to nap backstage.
I didn't ever nap.
Did you
I don't
not?
remember ever napping.
Because
No,
I was
because
at the
I was just like
Panto.
hyperactive all the time, just so excited.
No, some of them do. The Panto kids get sent back to nap.
Really?
Yeah. Because they're so little. I always wanted to do that, but I'm not good at any of that.
I can see you doing a panto.
No, I'm not good at singing or dancing. so I can just watch from afar. So because you're so theatre related, I want to ask you fact or fiction about theatres. You
Okay.
spent so much time in them, and I hope you get that thing you just went for, because that's and I'll be on to you about tickets.
Yeah.
What's the like? This isn't actually part of that question, but like obviously you have to go to auditions, and then sometimes you don't get them. How is that when you're just like not that you're constantly being turned down, but it's hard.
Yeah, the rejection is hard. I feel like I get really obsessed as well. So like the job I'm auditioning for at the moment, I'm like, my mindset is like straight into where I'm gonna live when I'm doing that job, or like I plan what I'm gonna wear to press night, and I plan as if I've got the job already. Manifesting it majorly. Yeah. But when you then don't get it, it's like, okay, well, what have I done wrong? You know? So I try and just take it as like rejection is redirection, and like it's not for me right now.
What's
and
for you won't pass you by.
Exactly. And like as much as your immediate thought would to be like, oh, I wasn't right for it, but also I try and switch it around like it wasn't right for me as well. And I think that gives you like power when you go into audition to be like, if I'm right for this, it will happen, and if I'm not, like I can't change myself. I can work really, really hard to try and be the best that I can, but I can't actually physically change myself.
Yeah, I think a bit of rejection is good as well.
Exactly.
Like I get a lot of it in my job too. I'm like, God damn it, and then I have to watch them on the TV show I want to do.
Oh damn it, yeah, that is annoying. But I think I've been facing rejection since I was like. Because I didn't get Sound of Music the first time I auditioned for it.
Oh, were you devastated?
So,
what were you, 8?
I cried. And my mum was like, if you cry, that means we can't come back. Because she was like, it's obviously like, you're too invested in this. And so I remember sitting in the taxi on the way home like trying to like hold in my tears. Because I'm like, there's no way I'm not doing this again. And luckily she didn't see, so she let me go back.
And then you got it.
Exactly.
So theatre, fact or fiction? Does every theatre have a ghost?
No.
Do they not?
No, not every theatre.
Just the really old ones?
I think the really old ones. Theatre Royal Drury Lane definitely got a ghost.
Really? Why?
Yeah. Well, they used to have like ghost tours. When I did Oliver there, they had like ghost tours going on. And there's that whole superstition where like you have to leave a ghost light in the middle of the stage.
What's that tradition?
Yeah, so like overnight, you have to leave a light in the middle of the stage.
I've never
and it's
heard
called
that.
a ghost light because it's meant to be like a light for the ghosts overnight whilst the theatre's dark.
Oh, that's
it's really creepy.
Scary.
I know. It's scary if you walk past it whilst the theatre like it's dark.
Yeah.
Then you just see the ghost light. But I feel like they're friendly ghosts.
So do you sometimes have to learn your lines minutes before you go on stage?
No. Okay, I feel like fiction.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm not getting the game. No, fiction.
Okay, actors all secretly want to play the villain.
Fiction.
Costumes never get washed.
Fiction.
How often do they get washed?
Every day.
Every day?
Pretty much every day. It kind of depends.
Because you're doing so much dancing.
Yeah. So it like in 6, you're under costume. So like you had like a leotard underneath, for example, that will get washed every day. Yeah. But then like the the plastic corset you would wear or the plastic skirt, that obviously doesn't get washed because it's plastic. It just gets like a little spritz and a wipe.
A little spritz for a bit of Febreze.
So I'd say fiction.
Okay, and the cast play pranks on each other mid-show.
Fact.
So tell me about that, because I never ever would have thought that.
Well, it's tricky because you never want it to like actually be visible to the audience because then you could get fired.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've definitely seen it before where there's a game in theatre called Wink Murder.
Yeah.
Where you basically just wink at someone and then they're dead, and you have to like avoid eye contact with people. And I've definitely gone to see a show before. I'm not going to name any names. But I've gone to see a show before where I saw the cast playing Wink Murder on the stage, which is kind of bad because I could see it happening. But like things like that happen when you've got a long week.
Yeah, so you were saying, I saw on your TikTok, I think it was, that you were saying that in double show days, sometimes you'll play, so the cast will always do something that the audience won't notice, and you were dancing, am I right? And they left you just to do the dance on your own.
Yeah, that was Muck Up Matinee. So on like the last matinee of the contract.
Yeah.
So for this example, it was in SpongeBob. Last matinee of the contract, basically you do silly things. Pretty much. And this one was visible to the audience and they all stopped tapping, Gareth Gates included. He was in on the joke. I was like, how did you get Gareth Gates in on this joke? He stopped tapping. They all just like went like this to me and I just carried on the routine because I'm a professional and carried on. And I was like, okay. And I just carried on as if
just dancing.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to take this solo moment and embrace it.
Do things like that not throw you though a little bit?
No, because it was at the end of the contract, so the show is so in our bones.
But you know, if someone always someone's phone goes off, like in every show, does that throw you?
That does actually. So maybe that's a bit hypocritical. Someone's phone goes off. I guess it throws me more because it just annoys me. I'm like, why don't you just put that on silent?
Because it always happens. It happens in funerals and it happens.
Always. And
it
like when
doesn't.
people's are taking photos or videos illegally, like if the flash is on or if you see anything in the audience, that can throw you a bit. But it's more just annoyance. Like, why are you doing that? It's not allowed.
What else puts you off in shows? If people are laughing too loud?
If people have a weird laugh.
You'll just notice it.
Yeah, if people have a funny laugh, it makes us laugh. So like if it's just general laughter, fine. But if there's one person that's cackling, like you'd be surprised some of the noises. It's like, is there a bird in here?
Your TikTok blew up because you were Tesco girl.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at it, I was like, she couldn't still be working in Tesco. I wasn't sure because you've obviously got a full-time job doing theatre. Mm-hmm. But you started your TikTok as being Tesco girl. How did you just start doing funny dances when you were just in work?
Yeah.
How did you get away with that?
Well, I actually got the job during COVID and they were so desperate for staff. It was my mum's friend who was the manager and she was like is Hannah interested? And I was like, yeah, cool. Did the interview, I forgot what it's called, I was going to say audition, did the interview and started the job that day. Like they were that desperate for people to just like be working because everyone was off. And because she was my mum's friend, she was so chill. She was just like, do what you want as long as you getting the work done. So I just basically started making silly TikToks of me relating Tesco to my musical theatre career that was slowly getting further and further away from my grasp. God. And yeah, I just kind of never let it go and just carried on. And then I started going in early before my shift even started. Yeah, like my shift started at 7. I'd be in at 6 waiting for the manager to open up the door so I could go in, film on the shop floor whilst no one was there.
And did Tesco ever, like the heads of Tesco, did they ever see it?
Yeah. They kind of turned a blind eye for a while, and then there was a couple of moments where they were like, she's going to have to stop, and my manager was like, oh, just slow down for a little while, really? And then you'll be fine. And I went a bit quiet.
It's why they'd love that, though.
Yeah, free marketing.
Yeah.
I went quiet for a couple of days, and then I was just like, oh, you can't stop me. I just carried on.
You can't stop me, and you need the staff.
Exactly. And I was still doing my job, so.
And what's the worst job you've ever had?
Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't say worst, but I was going to say hardest. I did love the job. It was working at a wedding venue. Oh. But it was hard because it was really long shifts. And tell me why I'm crying at random people getting married. People I don't even know. Really? Yeah.
Are you very emotional though? I'm
very in touch with my emotions. Yeah. And I would sit there and cry whilst these people are saying their vows, and I'm pressing play on the music like it's so embarrassing. So that used to be a long emotional day for me.
Yeah, every
working
wedding.
in the wedding venue. But no, it was good. We got good meals. We got all the leftover.
Oh, lovely.
Stuff. Not from the plates, but no. Obviously.
Now, in fairness, when I was a waitress, if there was a steak left and we were in uni, we would eat
untouched.
We'd eat the leftover steak. Well, it would be touched. They would have
no judgment here.
Okay, describe the most embarrassing moment of your life using only 3 words.
Okay. Oh, I might cheat a little bit. But okay. Assembly.
Yeah.
Jessie J, 1 word.
Yeah, that can be one word.
And then harem pants, one word.
Okay, fine.
Or just harem.
Harem. Yeah, that makes sense. Fine, you can have it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a sad moment.
So what was it? What was it?
Should we just leave it there or? No, so
a school moment.
Yeah, it was a school moment.
Yeah.
And I actually don't think I was embarrassed at the time. And I don't really get that embarrassed now.
Yeah.
About anything.
I think when you get older though, you're less embarrassed about things.
But looking back, I feel embarrassed for me, even though I wasn't.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I was a little bit. Basically, I used to sing. Obviously, I was a theatre kid at school. I was that annoying theatre kid. But I really just didn't care.
Were you always one of the ones just going around doing jazz hands and stuff?
Yeah.
See,
like unbearable.
I never had one of them in our school.
Had one of them?
No, we didn't.
Like a pet?
Yeah.
I never had one of them.
We never had anyone that sprightly in our school.
You were missing out. No, I was involved in absolutely everything. And I was like, okay, cool. They needed someone to sing in a school assembly. Whole school assembly. Like 800 people, all teachers, all everyone. And I was like, yeah, sure. I'll sing what I sang in the school talent show. Price Tag by Jessie J.
Oh no.
And I remember I wore these sorry, it's so bad. I wore these leopard print harem pants and
they sound quite on fashion now.
They would be now,
yeah.
but at the time I remember just being like, it's not about the money, and I did
no.
I was like dancing, I was by myself. And it was just like a press play on like this little speaker thing. The whole assembly, like.
What age were you?
Actually maybe like year 11, so maybe like 14, 15.
Oh my, fair play to you.
But do you know what? I was so not year 11. That's really bad.
You were so
yeah, I was like 14, 15. I was just
confidence.
really confident, and obviously things like that scare me. But I was like, I'm just gonna do it because I love it. And yeah, I got ripped so much, but I genuinely wasn't embarrassed. I didn't care. I was like, I was good. Like, I didn't care. I was like, but like, even if it was embarrassing, it sounded good though, didn't I? Like, I was like way too confident.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and there must be a video of it somewhere. I'll have to find it.
And I'm sorry, the harem pants, they're coming back in.
Yeah, like everyone in their school uniform, and I was like, guys, I'm just gonna go get changed into my costume.
You had a little costume.
Yeah, and I had to just like run to the PE changing rooms and get changed into my harem pants.
I don't know how you did that at 14. There is no way I would have stood in front of anybody.
I think I just loved the attention.
I
still do.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Me. I used to go to auditions like for pop bands. Again, I can't
cool.
sing and can't dance, and like it would take them the whole day to figure that out. So, and I'd be at the very back, and then eventually they'd be like, "How is she still here?"
Just blend in.
I know, and I used to still go, "Oh God." Is there anyone ever really shit that you're like, "How did you get that job?"
No.
Not in the West End, anyway.
No, I don't think so.
Do you ever do pantos?
Yeah, I have in the past.
And they're like full on. Like, how many shows do you have to do over Christmas?
Oh my God, Panto schedule is like not for the week. I think it's 12 shows a week. And the normal West End kind of thing is 8 shows a week. So
8 shows a week is a lot.
I did Panto recently, a couple of years ago in Wimbledon. Yeah. And I was Snow White. The most awful wig you've ever seen in your life. No shade to them, but it was so bad. Like, it was giving like Edna Mode from Disney. And yeah, I was playing Snow White 12 shows a week, and every single day was a 2-show day. There wasn't a single like just turning up at 6 p.m. to do the evening show. Every day we had like a 1 o'clock and a 7 o'clock.
Who goes during the week?
So many people.
I suppose at
old
Christmas,
people,
yeah,
kids, school trips.
I'm gonna go to Panto till the day I die. I think it's.
Do you love it?
I love the Panto.
When do you go? Is it tradition?
I go, yeah, tradition with the kids at Christmas. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah,
and to be fair, I do go during the day. I prefer a matinee for everything.
Yeah.
Any matinee.
Get home early.
If you guys could do like a theatre matinee like on a Wednesday, do you ever do them on a Wednesday?
They used to be quite often on Wednesdays. 6 matinees on a Thursday. It's different for every show.
Matinee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes the matinee audiences, though,
shit,
they're not giving us life.
Yeah, because we're just chilling out.
We just don't want a late night.
No, we don't want a late night. Tell me about a time you completely ruined it with someone you fancied.
So, I mean, I've been in a relationship for almost 11 years.
I know.
So I wouldn't.
Since you were 17.
Since I was 17.
Are you gonna get married?
I mean, hopefully.
You're such a baby, though.
Hopefully, I'm 27.
Yeah, you're a baby.
27.
I'm 13 years older than you, nearly.
Stop.
Yeah. So you're a baby.
Can't tell.
You're a baby. Thank you. Love you so much.
So I guess not really any experience with that. I would say, like, I used to fancy every single member of One Direction.
All of them.
Yeah. Well, this
Who's
is the
the
thing.
best now? Come
This
on.
is the thing. I used to be one of those girls that was like, if everyone fancies Harry, then there's no way I've got a chance with him at age 13.
So you're like,
there's no way he's going to pick me. So I
I'll
was like,
take Louis.
oh, that's what I did. I was
Louis.
like, I fancy Louis. And I used to go to the concerts being like, Louis, I love you. And I didn't. I actually loved like Harry and Niall, but I used to pretend to love the others because I thought maybe they might fancy me back. Deluded since day one.
I saw Harry Styles at a restaurant. I saw
Stop.
Paps. Well, I didn't personally see him. I saw pap shots of him at a restaurant that I usually go to, and I was like, oh my God.
Oh, if only you were there.
I've missed Harry.
Oh.
Yeah, I've told my husband that if Harry was interested, we could have a conversation about it.
Meeting in the middle somewhere.
You can still have Louis though.
Yeah, thanks, thank God. I don't think he's available right now either.
So you've been in a relationship since you were 17. That's
Yeah.
mad. So you'd have no mad dating stories or anything.
No, not really. A bit boring in that
That's
respect.
quite nice though.
Yeah, it's quite nice that I don't have to like meet anyone new or like
yeah,
you
I'd
know,
be the same as
start
you.
from day one. I think it's nice, and he's the best.
I hope he is.
Yeah.
What is the most nerve-wracking thing you've ever done?
I don't know. I feel like you might think it would be theatre.
Well,
But
none of you were doing that in assembly at 14. I don't think. Like,
I
you get nervous for like auditions or anything.
I had an audition this morning and I was so nervous I thought I was going to throw up. And that is weird for me. Like, I don't normally get like this, but I think it's
Yeah.
because it's been so long since I've been in an audition that I really, really want.
Yeah.
I was pacing. The other boys that were in the waiting room were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm so fine." It was really hot as well, so it was fine.
Yeah.
So I do get nervous about small things like that. But day to day doing the show, don't get nervous really, unless
you're doing so
unless
many.
I done this. You hear that there was one day I actually wasn't on stage this day. Annoyingly, there was one day Tom Holland and Zendaya were in watching the show, and I was sitting backstage like.
Which show was
Yeah,
it?
6.
Stop.
They came and watched, but they came in just as it started, so that no one. And there's no interval in that show, so they didn't get like hounded.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't say I get nervous for shows so much. Maybe if there was like someone big in, that was like scary.
Yeah.
I get quite starstruck around
Yeah.
anyone that I've like seen on social media or seen on TV, even if they've been in one episode of. I was gonna say Naked Attraction then, but that was probably a bad example. Like one episode of like, I don't know.
Holby City.
Yeah, or even not even
Never
an
seen
actor.
that.
Like one episode of Race Across the World or something
Yeah.
where they're not even actors. I would, if I saw them in public, I'd freak out.
Like Love Islanders.
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
That's who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Vogue Williams.
Oh yeah. Not famous.
I don't know. There's been lots of like
Because you do loads of stuff, the Olivier Awards and everything like that. So
Yeah.
you must have met really famous people.
Corbin Bleu.
Now I don't know who Corbin Bleu is.
Oh, okay.
I know.
That's sin.
Let me Google him.
Corbin
him
Bleu.
or her.
Him.
Corbin Bleu.
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 Corbin Bleu. Oh,
Yeah, from
okay.
High School Musical.
Oh, you were
Not-
one of them. We would not watch.
Are you
movies
surprised you were
together.
one of them?
I'm not at all surprised. Didn't I see that? Did you? Was that your first concert?
My first concert was Glee Live. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's so stereotypical. But
Who had
like
to take you there? I hope.
my dad.
Oh,
And my little
God.
sister, and we had
Were you
these,
literally like, woo.
we had these
woo.
foam fingers that said like the L, like which is the Glee logo. We were literally like the whole time, like it was so good. It was
So you love High School Musical, so like Zac Efron kind of vibes.
Oh my gosh, if I met Zac Efron, I think I'd die.
Really?
Yeah, but just because I was so obsessed with that. If I met Ashley Tisdale, actually, do you know who that is?
Yes, I do.
Sharpay.
Why
I think.
why Sharpay? What? I didn't. I know. I don't know High School Musical.
Okay,
either.
Sharpay's like the blonde, like I can't explain it. She's like the blonde. I can't explain
in High School Musical.
Yeah.
Like the popular
She's
kid.
like the sassy popular girl.
Yeah.
And my whole childhood, I was like, I'm not Sharpay. I'm Gabriella. I'm just like so demure and like casual. And then growing up, I'm like, nah, actually, I'm not.
I'm Sharpay.
I am Sharpay, and I'd love to meet her. She's incredible.
I just feel like at least yours are like they're not totally out of limits. You know what I mean? You're not saying something like George
Yeah.
Clooney or something like
No.
that. Ashley
I'll
Tisdale,
be
I reckon
realistic.
you could
Who's
probably.
yours?
I mean, mine was Graham Norton, and then I met him. Yeah, I love Graham Norton.
I would love that too.
I really love him because I've seen him at parties the whole time, and then I don't go. When I see famous people, I like to just ignore them. I just
Just
feel
act casual.
Yeah, I just feel really uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't know them. I don't want to talk to them because I don't want to be annoying with them.
Yeah.
But with him, I think he's just so amazing. Now, I don't know that Corbin Blue. So you did meet him though. You interviewed him.
I interviewed him at the Olivier's, and I asked him to do. There's this line that he does in High School Musical that's like, "What team? Wildcats." And I asked him to do it, and he was like, "Yeah," and he did it. And now, because he's in The Great Gatsby down the road, and I've seen videos of people asking him to do it at stage door, and he just goes, "No." And I'm like, wow, I feel so blessed that he said yes to me.
Well, he was on camera with you.
Yeah, true. I do kind of get it though. He's not like a Disney character. He's not like a performing monkey.
So what is something you're secretly amazing at and something you're absolutely terrible at?
Well, before I did theatre,
yeah,
I had to choose between. I used to do ice skating, and my mum made me choose between ice skating.
You were so hard as a kid.
I know, it was too much.
Imagine all the stuff your mum had to take you to. Where's the ice rink?
The ice rink was just in my local town, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
But it was either ice skating or stagecoach, so I had to kind of pick.
Yeah.
And I picked stagecoach. So ice skating kind of got put on the back burner, but I think I wouldn't say amazing, that's a push, but
you could do dancing on ice.
I would love to do dancing on ice.
You'd be really good.
We're going to manifest that.
It'd be nice if they actually got somebody who was really good.
Wait, don't say really good.
I
think I can hold.
Professional.
Yeah, I'm not a professional, but I can definitely hold my own on the ice.
And do all the spins.
With a bit of practice. I think I'm a quick learner.
Oh, okay. Something you're terrible at.
Cooking.
What's your favourite meal to cook? If you had to
Deliveroo.
cook really, do you just never cook?
No, my boyfriend's a great cook.
Yeah, so you're the cleaner.
Actually no. I look after the door. Well, actually he does that too. Do you know what? I bring the vibes. And I bring, the singing and the dance. No,
I do more of the cooking.
I do a bit of cleaning.
Yeah.
I can do a mean bathroom clean. It's my favourite.
Oh, yeah,
my favourite thing to clean. But no, I don't really cook. I did sign up to HelloFresh. # not an ad.
That's so easy. And please, can you do that?
What?
You can't do HelloFresh.
No. Well, I can do it.
Yeah.
But I'm a really fussy eater, so I think that's where the issue is. It's like it's got loads of beans and stuff in I don't want to eat.
Why? What do you not eat? How many things do you not eat?
Oh my God, where to start? It's actually really bad. I think it's more the textures. I'm a bit like, ugh. But like green beans, sweet corn.
Oh, I love sweet corn.
Tomatoes, peppers, mushrooms. I can't think off the top of my head.
What?
Oh, like aubergine, courgette.
Aubergine, disgusting.
It's basically
so loads of
mainly
vegetables.
Veg. It's mainly veg.
Do you like fruit?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's okay.
I'll eat basically any fruit.
But what's your favourite meal then?
Oh, lasagna. No,
okay.
Well, my favourite food is pizza. But
Yeah.
that's not giving meal. My favourite meal is like lasagna with a cheesy garlic bread.
Oh, yeah.
And then loads of hidden veg inside. So like chop it really, really small. Like an actual child, pretty much.
So I could feed you, you'd have dinner with my kids at 5 and then I'd have my own dinner at 7.
Yeah, and so I would eat with the kids and then, perfect.
Do you usually order off the kids' menu then?
Yeah. I'll be like,
Kids
can you do that as an adult
stunning.
portion?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like, it's under 11s only. And I'm like, damn
Please.
it.
Tell us about the most hungover you've ever been.
I actually don't drink now, but I
Yeah.
think I did when I was at college.
Yeah.
But I still didn't go crazy. I used to go home every weekend, so I'd live in where my
People
college
your
was.
age don't really drink anymore.
Yeah, and then I kind of went home at the weekends, worked a Saturday job, so I wasn't really a big drinker.
Yeah.
I think when I graduated, that was awful because on that night, they booked an area or whatever, how it works.
Yeah.
They booked an area and they didn't bring the mixers over. They just had the pure vodka.
Oh, God.
And I was like, okay. And they didn't bring the cups over either, so we were just pouring it straight into our mouths.
Oh.
Yeah, so then they brought the mixers over, and then I was like, I'll just have a glass of cranberry juice then, perfect, 'cause that's what I like. So glass of cranberry juice.
Oh.
And then I woke up the next morning, and it was the last day in our of our tenancy in this place.
Yeah.
Bottom of the stairs, a huge circle of cranberry juice on the floor, and I'm like, that is vomit. And I was on my hands and knees that day trying to get it out the carpet. Oh my God. Sorry, I probably should have given you a trigger warning there. We didn't get the deposit back because of me on the last day.
They never give you it back anyway,
Yeah,
so
true.
I wouldn't worry about it. They literally never give it back.
Yeah, that is really awful, isn't it?
Oh, that's good that you don't. I don't drink that much anymore now either. I just cannot bear being hungover.
Yeah, and I hate wasting the day. I'm very like, I want to just like get things done and be very.
Are you a very morning person?
I think so. Yeah, I have a dog, so he wakes me up pretty early.
Yeah.
To go to the loo, and then I'm just up. I don't really like to go back to sleep. Some days...
What about when you're doing theatre, though?
Yeah, that does kind of mess up my body clock a little bit, because the show's at 7:30, 8. You're getting home at maybe midnight, depending on the length of the show. 6 was short, so we were good. But with like Les Mis, that started.
Did Les Mis?
I didn't. I didn't. But like as an example, they start at 7:30. The show's like 2.5 hours.
My God.
What does that bring you to? 10,
No,
11, 10,
10.
8:30, 9:30. Maths I'm really good at. That brings you to like, with the interval, that's like 20 past 10, and then commuting home. It's late.
Yeah.
And then I get home and I'm like, I want dinner.
Because you're so wired.
Yeah, so I then like eat a full-blown dinner at like 11:30.
Oh God, you see, that's why I wouldn't be able to stay up that late every night. It would kill me.
Yeah, it is. You get used to it.
Yeah.
But then when, you know, because I do social media as well, when they're like, hey, I've got a 9 o'clock meeting booked in. And I'm like, 9 o'clock?
No.
Even 10 o'clock. I'm like, I'm solid, still asleep.
Tell me something you'll never live down.
So when I did Six, sorry I keep talking about that, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before. When I did Six musical on the West End, I was an alternate for 2 of the parts, and I covered another part too. So
you have to learn 3 sets of lines.
3, yeah. There's some people who learn all 6, so they're the true MVPs. But yeah, I learnt 3, and I'd done my first one. So we kind of rehearsed with the rest of the cast, but we don't get as much chance to kind of jump in and actually do it. We're kind of still at the sides practicing because the main cast are in the middle. So the rehearsal process is kind of different for us, but whatever. I did my debut as Catherine Parr. That was my first one.
Yeah.
That was fine. There was some like costume difficulties which stressed me out, but it was fine. And then later that exact week, I then debuted my second one. So it was all very quick, and the show was fine. Obviously, we wear in-ears, so it feels like you're on another planet for the whole show, and it's hard to get used to. And I was like this. And it gets to the very end of the show, and they go, get your phones out, you're gonna want to film this. So obviously everyone cracks their phone out, and it's my debut show, and I did it to myself. I've made such a big deal about this show and me being in the show, my debut. And it gets, obviously everyone's got their phone out, like zoomed in on me, like trying to catch like my debut. And it gets to the end, divorced, beheaded, one goes that way, and it gets to mine, beheaded, and I go the wrong way. And I go the wrong way, and then the girl behind me, I'm in her space. So then she goes the same way as me. We almost crash. Then she tries to correct by going the other way, and then I try and correct. It doesn't sound that bad in hindsight.
Would they notice it though, as an audience?
Vogue, they noticed it. They noticed it. Every single video, straight on TikTok.
Oh no!
Hannah Lowther goes wrong in Six. Hannah Lowther screws up debut. Like, you honestly, people were out to get me. And I was like, that is one part of the whole show. I've just done a 90-minute show where everything was fine. And that one part where they had the cameras out, I actually had a bit of a breakdown about it. I actually, like, my initial thought straight away was, that is going on TikTok, and people are actually gonna
People literally
go wild.
did that to you? That's terrible.
Yeah. And
did you not
some
clap
of the
back at it?
No, I took a week off social media.
Stop!
I was like, I'm going to
bad?
protect myself right now. Yeah, it was quite bad. Just because I think I've always been fighting this. I don't know, this feeling that like I don't belong in the theatre world because I've come up through an untraditional route. Because
that's
I've kind
like
of
comedians who come up through TikTok as well. They always feel like that.
I always feel like I've got something to prove, and so when it got to that time, and everyone was like, the comments were like, oh, this is why you don't cast TikTokers in shows. And I'm like, all the years of hard work and training and theatre that I've already done, and people are now like, and I could see it coming. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to protect my peace. I'm going to just take a week off and then come back and make a video. And when I make the next video, it will go super viral and I'll make some money off of it. And then I'll be turning this bad experience into a good experience.
What was your next video?
It was actually it was World Kindness Day. It was
Oh, good timing.
And it was a video of me putting my wig on the pony, and it was like a voiceover of me kind of saying like, remember to be kind, which is true. Like, I obviously didn't just do that because I wanted it to go viral, but it was a video talking about remembering to be kind and stuff like that. Just World Kindness Day, like voiceover, and it did really well. And I was like, that's what you get.
I love your topic that you can talk about for hours.
Oh, that's Crocs.
Why Crocs?
Do you know? I just think the fact that you can accessorize your feet, your shoes, is incredible.
How many pairs of Crocs do you have?
12.
What?
Yeah.
Do you have the heel Crocs?
No.
Just
That's where I
all,
draw the
just
line. I'm
all,
joking.
yeah. All different colour Crocs.
Yeah, lots of different colours, lots of different, not the high-heeled ones, but I've got, you've got the platform, you've got the low.
Do you wear
and
them
just
all the
for
time?
every different occasion. I do, yeah. Quite often. I've got like fleece-lined ones for in the winter months.
They are so, I can't take
you
away
like
from
them?
how comfortable they are.
They are good.
They are. I don't actually. I'm getting a pair sent to me recently.
Oh.
A butter brand is sending me them because I love the butter.
Ooh.
But Crocs, yeah, they're funny. But I have a cousin who wears Crocs and shorts all year round.
Really?
And not even the fleece lined one, just Crocs and shorts. That's what he wears the whole time.
I'm actually annoyed I didn't wear them today.
Yeah, I'm
This
surprised.
is
You're not wearing 12 pairs.
Yeah, and basically because I get so obsessed with like anything.
What are they called?
Doing.
Widgets. What are they called?
Gibbets.
Widgets.
Widgets.
Gibbets.
Because I get so obsessed with any show I'm in, I have to get like a pair of Crocs themed around the show. So like I had a bright yellow pair for SpongeBob. I had all SpongeBob Gibbets, and then when I did 6, I got they were like black platformed ones. They were actually quite intense. They were like heavy Crocs.
Some of them are absolutely revolting, I have to be honest.
Yeah, I get you.
You can't even jazz the really ugly ones up.
No, but I fully got gemstones and personalised them myself. And that was really fun.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's quite fancy because you can get some on Amazon, but they're not the same as the Croc ones.
Yeah. Yeah, no, so I do love Crocs. I mean, maybe I wouldn't talk about them for hours, but I do
You'd like to show off your Croc collection.
Yeah, I really
You should do a
do.
TikTok on your Croc collection.
I have in the past, but not recently, so I need to do an updated one.
I did a little internet history on you.
Oh, gosh.
And you have to try and guess what you said.
Ooh, I like this. Okay.
The most embarrassing thing is... This is in January 20th, 2014.
2014?
Yeah, I've gone back.
Sorry, 2014?
I know. I have a researcher.
The most
I didn't go back that far.
The most embarrassing thing is...
accidentally following people.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
2014.
But you remember when you used to accidentally follow, and it's like, shh. It's like, have you ever found yourself on some randomer's page and liked something by accident?
Yeah.
There's nothing worse.
I'm quite good at like finding people on social media, like internet stalking, and like not stalking. We don't condone that, but like
what do we say? What do we
people.
call it that doesn't sound weird?
Sleuthing?
We all
that's
do
weirder.
it. We all do it. What a peep.
Yeah, just trying to like work out, and also if I ever get hate comments, I try and find out who they are.
Oh, have you ever found one?
It's a bit weird, isn't it? No.
I know a girl who spent a whole year trying to find people and she found them.
Really?
Yeah, and she had a meeting with them and they were saying really awful things. One of the girls was 17 people. She'd 17 accounts. So then I was like, you know what? I don't even care what anyone says about me because that is like batshit.
Yeah, that is just crazy.
This is my favourite one because I think I have done something similar to you.
Okay.
Having a rant about...
When was this?
2012.
Wait, I was not even on the internet in 2012.
September the 1st, 2012.
No idea.
Having a rant about Spencer Matthews and Chloe.
What? Wait, is this like my Twitter? Is this Twitter? Oh my god!
Hashtag angry.
Oh no! I need to vet my Twitter. Wait, what is that?
That's obviously my husband. But a tweet came back up when I got with him and I was bitching about him on Twitter.
Not me being
hashtag asshole. I was
not
saying.
Me being a hater online. Not me being a troll.
I just think with Spencer it's different because he was a bit of an asshole at the time.
Wait, what did I say?
You said having a rant about Spencer Matthews and Chloe. Hashtag angry. But who's Chloe? Chloe Kardashian?
Is that with a K?
Yeah. So I was thinking Chloe Kardashian. He could have had an ex called Chloe. We just don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I know, but it's funny because we were both bitching about my husband online.
I thought I wasn't on the internet in 2012 and I was. That's how old I've been.
And you were doing God's good work.
I was 13. That was around my Purry Pan era.
And June 19, 2015. They're all so far back. I can't control my feelings.
Okay, what would I have been saying then? I can't control my feelings. I just really like him.
End of crying.
Still true.
Do you cry all the time?
I cry all the time.
Like, how many times a week are we talking? It's good to cry.
I'd say like once a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you cry today?
Yeah.
Already?
In my audition, I got a bit not a bad cry.
Oh, and an audition.
It was like
Can you make yourself cry?
I wouldn't be able to just cry right now, but if I was like middle of a scene and it's meant to be an emotional scene, I would.
Wow, tears and everything.
Maybe a little crocodile tear.
Oh my God, fair
But
play.
it's more like, it's like that feeling in your throat where like it wells up and you get like a really hot nose.
I know.
Do you ever get that?
No,
Not
only when I'm
crying?
actual crying. Not, but you cry at loads of different things, like
Yeah,
people's weddings and stuff. Okay, I've got a little Ask the Actor.
Okay.
So what's the weirdest thing that's ever gone wrong mid-performance, and how did you save it without anyone noticing?
Oh gosh.
Have you ever forgot your lines or anything?
Yeah, but things like that don't feel that big because they happen all the time.
Really? Forgetting your lines?
Well, not forgetting lines, but little things going wrong like that kind of happen a lot, especially being a cover.
Yeah.
You kind of have to like lose that like kicking yourself feeling when anything goes wrong like that, because you know, I could have been doing one queen for the matinee and then a different queen for the evening, so you kind of have to just let it go. But I think actually being an alternate has helped me pick up things when things do go wrong. So like if one of the other queens or anyone has forgotten their lines on stage, I think, which has happened, because we know so much of what's going on around us, it's easier for us to then help and kind of save it, because we know everyone else's parts.
So if somebody else has forgotten their lines that you're acting with, can you sometimes like give them a cue to kind of remember?
Yeah, and I think when I'm doing a show where everything's in such a rhythm, so like with SpongeBob, everything was in silly voices.
I'm raging SpongeBob's not on. I would love to.
I know. I've definitely got a video of the show I can send you. It's not quite the same watching it on.
Yeah. I love
iPhone.
going to the theatre.
Yeah. But everyone had silly voices, so I found it easier to remember with silly voices. But I can't think of anything majorly that's gone wrong. I mean, costume things happen quite often.
All the time.
Yeah, like we had these little loops on our costumes where the mic would sit on when we weren't using the mics, and on my first go as part, my loop broke and fell off.
Oh no.
And my mic fell on the stage, and it was in the middle of a dance number, and like because it's my first time on stage in this show, I had no idea what to do, so I held the mic for the whole number, ran off at the end and was like, because we've got our in-ears in, I couldn't hear how loud I was being, so I was like, mic bow, like I couldn't hear myself.
I've actually never noticed something like that on stage. Something like that.
Really?
No, I've never seen anything like that.
I love when things like that happen and you can see the cast like fixing it.
Yeah.
I feel like I love when something falls on the floor and I'm watching it and I'm looking around to see like who's going to pick it up and how are they going to disguise it. I live for that.
Do you go to theatre all the time?
I do now, yeah. When I'm in a show, it's hard because you don't get time off to go, but I've tried to go and see quite a lot.
And would you like to do other acting, not just theatre, or do you just love theatre?
I do love theatre. That's definitely where my heart's at, but I'd be open to different things. I think I can't picture myself at this moment in time being like in a serious episode of like something serious. Do you know what I mean?
So you're not going to be an EastEnders girl?
No, not right now, I don't think.
Yeah.
But hey, it's outside my comfort zone, but we don't grow inside our comfort zone. That was so corny, wasn't it?
I have a Snog, Marry, Avoid for you. So I've got movie characters, actors, supermarkets, and boy bands. Okay, Snog, Marry, Avoid. So it's not that mean. Jack from Titanic, Forrest Gump, and Harry Potter.
Right. Snog Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Really?
Marry Jack.
Okay.
Avoid Harry Potter.
You kind of have to.
Yeah.
Jack from Titanic is dead though.
Yeah, but I feel like he's a fun-loving guy.
I mean,
Forrest
we all
Gump is
like...
also probably dead.
Yeah. Okay, boy bands. One Direction, JLS, or The Wanted.
Okay.
Do you love all of them? Are you a boy band girl?
I'm not really a mega fan of anyone or anything. I think back in the day it was One Direction, but also it was JLS, bit before One Direction.
See, I was too old by that stage.
I think it would be Snog One Direction.
Yeah.
Marry JLS. Avoid The Wanted.
Ah.
JLS are giving like mature vibes now.
They're back together. They're playing.
Yeah, I saw them at Summertime Ball. They were amazing.
Really?
Yeah, the stage opened and they fell in. It was just like, wow, it was crazy.
Wow. Okay, well, supermarkets, Tesco, Sainsbury's, and Lidl.
Right. Snog. Oh, this is hard. I feel tired to Tesco. Snog Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
Marry Tesco, avoid Lidl.
Oh.
No offence to Lidl.
I know. I think I'd marry Sainsbury's.
Would you?
Yeah, great flowers. They've got good flowers. We've got some new questions and you have to pick a number from 1 to 10.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you 3 of them. So what's your first number?
5.
5. How many pictures are on your camera roll?
Should I check right now?
Yeah, mine's bad.
Yeah, mine
I don't
is.
know if I have my phone going too. Mine's really bad. I was quite shocked at mine, but like it's one of those things that you just never bother.
How do I? Oh,
God,
54,775.
Wow.
What was yours?
Mine's 68. But 54 is pretty bad as well. Yeah. Just pictures of crap. I'm just screen grabs of clothes.
And also, like, if I'm trying to get a load of pictures to try and pick one that's good,
Yeah.
I'll pick one that's good, post it, and I won't delete all the others.
I know.
They're all just, I've got like 50 pictures of me
love if
in
you
the
could
same
employ
pose.
someone to do something like that.
There must be AI, an app or something that can do that now.
Maybe there is, yeah, possibly. Okay, next question, between 1 and 10.
6.
6. What's the weirdest thing you own?
Ooh. Maybe. It's not weird, but it's fun. It's a pitch pipe that's got like, it's like, you know, in Pitch Perfect when they go, whoa, whoa. No. It's
one of those things that Emma would know all that. I'm so bad, I don't know anything about it.
It's like a pitch pipe that's got all the different pitches on, and then you blow it, and then you know what key you're in. And we got it. My friend Ella made it for my podcast, and so now when we're doing the intros, we go, ooh, Hannah's hotline, and it's just great.
Your pitch pike there. I've learned something new. A pitch pike. Okay, last one. 1 to 10.
10.
What makes you irrationally pissed off?
Slow walkers. Yeah. And I get it. You never know what people are going through. You never know whether they can't walk any faster or anything like that. But sometimes
if they're on their phone,
if you're on your phone,
going,
or you get off the tube and you stop right
I
in front of the doors. Like, just get off and carry on walking a little bit.
Go away.
I just got back from Disneyland Paris which is amazing.
Yeah.
But when I was walking around, like, people just walk, stop.
I know.
And then they walk a bit, and then they stop, and it's literally
I
like
know.
this the whole time.
God, I love Disney. How long were you there for?
3 days, just 2 nights. Yeah.
Going on all the rides.
Yeah.
Amazing. You didn't have to bring kids, because why do I have to bring kids? They slow it all down.
Oh yeah, you're the slow walker at Disney.
I'm stopping the whole time. I hate myself at Disney.
I do feel for people with kids at Disney.
It's hard. Oh yes, we need to do a pluggy plug.
Pluggy plug.
A pluggy plug. So what's your TikTok handle? You're good on TikTok.
My TikTok is at Hannah Lowther.
Okay, at Hannah Lowther.
Same on Insta.
Okay, brilliant. We like that. Podcast?
Yes.
How Very Hannah.
How Very Hannah, which is like a play on How Very, which is a line from Heather's show I did. And it's a stagey podcast where we're silly. It's just silly, chaos, musical theatre, madness.
Okay.
And we have some fun guests on where we do some like drama school games, and we don't take ourselves too seriously, and it's really fun. So you can check us out on Spotify or YouTube or basically wherever you get
Wherever
your podcast.
you get your podcast.
Straight
How
after
Very
this
Hannah.
one.
Yes. Definitely, and follow your TikTok.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.